uma boa noite, a very good night, and my name is Diogo Elias from WSL Radio, and we're gonna talk about 2019 WSL Surfers Top 34, and right now, first, before talking about each of them of the surfers, I'm a little analysis. Um, Here's in Portuguese, uh, topic 44, 2019. Por nação, it means by nations. So, in nation, for nations, by nations, we have Brazil with 11 surfers. Uh, we are really proud of it. And for us, Brazil had a, uh little flair in the 90s and 2000. Adriano was building himself up, and Brazil has exploded last 4 or 5 years with the Brazilian storm. So 11 surfers, we are really happy. Australia 8 surfers, still a lot of surfers on tour. USA, Estados Unidos, it means USA, 4 surfers. Um, that USA only 4 surfers, but we all know USA and Hawaii are only one nation, so four surfers for Hawaii too, so 8 Americans, 4 from the main named USA and 4 from Hawaii. France, 2 surfers, Jeremy Flores and Juan Duru, they are the Frenches. Italia, 1 surfer, Leonardo Fioravanti, came back from year in the WQS. Tahiti, 1 surfer, Michel Bourret. África do Sul, it means South Africa, 1 surfer, Jori. Japan, 1 surfer, which is Kanoe Igarashi, American, but surfs for Japan. And New Zealand, 1 surfer, Ricardo Christie, that also had 1 year on tour on 2016, and came back from last year WQS. So 34 surfers, 11 from Brazil, 8 Australia, 4 USA, 4 Hawaii, 2 France, 1 Italy, 1 Tahiti, 1 South Africa, 1 Japan, 1 New Zealand. And now I'm gonna talk about each of them. Uh, First surfer, Gabriel Medina, last year's world champ. Gabriel is really a complete surfer. He can surf really good backside in small waves, big waves, barrels, front side, small wave, big waves, barrels. So complete surfer. He surfs really good point breaks. He surfs amazing beach breaks, reef breaks. So there's uh, not much to say more about Gabriel. Still young. We are hoping that he can bring us Brazilians some more world titles. And this year will be really interesting because Kelly will be back on tour, John will be back on tour, so he probably wants to prove himself with these guys on tour, and also uh, get go to tied up with Mick Fanning, John Kuheng, NG items with 3 world titles. So really big year for Gabriel. We are really gonna definitely cheer for him, and had an amazing last year. Um, Lives, like I said in the first show, 2 hours drive north from where I live, Guarujá, and our Brazilian favorite Gabriel Medina. We call him the Angel here, though, just for you guys to know. And I know you guys call him Medina Airlines and some another nicknames. Gabriel the Angel Medina for us. And number 2 in the world, Julian Wilson. Nickname here in Brazil is Barbie Doll. Um, just don't get upset, any Australians. I'm pretty sure you guys have some nicknames for us too. So we call Julian Barbie, but I mean, he surfs really good. He has an amazing style. Also a complete surfer. Can surf any conditions. Good in airs, good in carves. Really good with in waves like Snapper Rocks, Jeffreys Bay. Also backside barrels. Amazing in Tahiti. A complete surfer. Julian Wilson. Last year, best year of his career, in my opinion. Not only that he almost got to the world title, but as as consistency, he was really consistent. Lost 2 hits that probably uh, were the reasons that Gabriel was in front of him before pipeline starts. But did really good. The only non-Brazilian to in the title race, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys cheer him up. So, but Gabriel did the job for us. But congrats to Julio Wilson. He had a really good year. I respect him a lot more as a WSL world title contender with the performance he had last year. Third in the world, number 3, Felipe Toledo. Uh, um, Toledo, Felipe, still young, a lot to learn, a lot of potential. He did really good last year, won 2 events in Brazil and in Jeffreys Bay, where he he was 2 time he was champion in 1990s 19 20 2017 2018 in Jeffreys Bay. Really put up a show in there. Still has a little bit of, for me, in my opinion, difficult in backside barrels. Not that he can't surf it, but he has to surf that in competitions too. He got in the semifinal last year in Tahiti, but a small Tahiti. And I think at Pipeline, the one thing that he needs to improve that wave and backside barrels, so he will be um, confident to take some lefts in the pipeline too, not only looking for waves at backdoor. So, but still young, a lot of to learn, a lot of to experience, uh, unmatchable in the air. We are really gonna cheer him up this year, and he's one of the favorites for the title. Number four in the world, Italo Ferreira, also from Brazil, also really young. Italo has a killer backside attack for maneuvers in any kind of uh, big waves, small waves, medium-sized waves. Uh, he lacks a bit in barrel hiding for the in the backside. His backside, he's a goofy for the rights, but he, his backside attack um, is it's amazing. Really good at airs. Front side also really good. Got has got amazing barrels. A lot of airs too. Front side. For me, uh, the only thing Italo has to improve is his backside barrels and some contest, you know, strategy. Sometimes it's a little bit of don't care, and sometimes if he learn to be calm and wait the waves and not losing dumb hits, he has the potential to get to the world title too. Number five in the world, George Smith. You know, we call him Big Jordy in Brazil with his Jorgeão. Então, Jorgeão, then Jorgeão, uh, also a really good surfer. Has an amazing line, especially in beach, in big in big right-handers. Uh, has a strong took by Felipe Toledo in Jeffreys Bay, but still a really good competitor. Last year, I think he was a little bit of not that much involved because I think he really felt when he lost the 2017 world title to John Florence, and he got, you know, not in a good headspace to compete in 2018. But a really good surfer still has potential and and drive to get to the world title. Is only depends on how how hard he's gonna charge for it. And also one thing that I would like to say about Jordy is that throughout his career, I've seen him lose so many hits in backside bells, and I have to make a statement here that last year at Pipeline he did really great. It was for me his best appearance in a backside bell contest or Pipeline, uh, or even Tiahupu. So congratulations, Jory. You did good last year at Pipes, and let's see what he's gonna do this year. Number six in the world, we call him Gandalf the White, but it's Owen White. And Owen, also amazing surfer, has a killer instinct, killer style. For me, he's one of the best surfers in the world. Lack a bit of will to win, and when the waves are really small, he has a little bit of difficult because of his size. But amazing front side He's a goofy, so amazing big lefts, whether maneuver lefts or barrel lefts, is amazing. And also in backside, can serve all kinds of conditions, all kinds of barrels. He's a really good barrel rider. For me, um, Gabriel, Owen, and Ace Buchan are amazing, the best goofies in bear riding. So front side and back side is a really good surfer, number six in the world. Let's see what Owen's gonna do this year. Number seven in the world, crazy guy, Connor Coffin. We call him here Crazy Boy, which means Menino Maluquinho. It's Crazy Boy in English. It's a cartoon from Brazil, but I mean, Connor is a surfer from USA, a good surfer, not complete, but a good surfer. I like him. I like I like his surfing big right-handers too. Uh, really powerful carves. Has a good skills for bells too. Could be dangerous in bearing conditions. Um, he lacks he surfed. He's not that good in beach break conditions, but it's been really pleasant to being seeing Connor surfing on the WSL. It's a different style, so I think it's nice. Some differential between surfers. So congratulations to Connor. He was in seventh in the world last year. Good position, really good position. So that's it. Good luck. Number eight in the world, the Spartan, Michel Bourret. Michel Bourret is pure power, uh, will to win, really, really strong, good in backside barrels, good in frontside barrels. He has won the Pipeline Masters in 2017, and he's a surfer that has won three contests in his career. So it's a threat to the top seeds in the contest. This year will be different. The the top seeds won't. I didn't understand that much, but from what I see, it won't be that like the years before. So let's see what Michelle will do this year against the other surfers. Number nine in the world, Wade Carmichael, the caveman. Caveman. Wade was the rookie of the year from last year. Also really good in right-handers, big right-handers, bell right-handers. Backside uh, isn't that strong, but surfs really really good carves, and a really nice line and powerful too. So Wade can do good in the Bells Beach. Look for him in Bells Beach. Look for him in Jeffreys Bay. He'll probably be a really good fantasy pick too for these places. Number 10 in the world, Kanoa Igarashi. And here in Brazil we call him Jaspion. Jaspion is a old Japanese TV show for kids. So Kanoa is is improving. When he got to the tour, he was looking like a kid surfing. Now he's getting height and He's a little he got his maneuvers are powerful, are getting more and more power each year. He's surfing for Japan, with where will be the Olympics in 2020. So he will be really fired up for this year too. And surfer to watching small to medium right-handers, and in beach breaks he also can pull some airs too. So good surfer Kano Igarashi. Number 11 in the world, Colohian Gino, USA, the brother. Well, the brother isn't being a really good brother to his sponsor. He, unfortunately for him, everybody thought he was gonna be right there with Gabriel and John Florence, but he hasn't. Uh, he is pretty regular in the top 10, top 15. He he has a really good uh, air game and barrels too, front side and backside, but lacks a bit in contest strategies. Sometimes he gets really angry at himself and loses some hits that you can't understand really why and how. And also, for me, my opinion, his boards are really thick. I think for him, I think with a little wider board, his maneuvers could be bigger. And because if you take a look at his um, carvings and his powerful turns, they are nice, but they don't throw water like John or Jordy and other surfers, even Julian. Um, for me, it's because of his board. So, but I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody already told him that, and he stuck to his preference with that thicker board. So, anyways, he's a good surfer. Uh, had been close to some WCT wins, but not yet. Let's see what this year holds for him. Number 12, WSL Lover Boy, Mickey Wright. Mickey Owen's brother. I say Lover Boy because he got him his place in the WSL, but by using about 50,000 wildcards entries, and nobody really understood why. But I will say that when he got some really good waves last year too, some results battery some hits results. Uh, I I don't think he won that many hits that took him from 34 to six number 12 in the world, but he did serve some good hits. And let's see what now that he's already in there. Let's see what he's gonna do. Um, our surfer for me looks like Donovan Frankie Whiter and Dean Randazzo. If you can add those two, probably will be Mickey Wright. So let's see. Let's see what Mick's gonna do. Loverboy, WSL. It's okay. Let's go. go to number 13. And with number 13 will be blonde, blonde kid John John, the judge's favorite. I'm a fan of John John too, but sometimes I do think judges favor him. But anyways, I'm not gonna start on that. John John is coming back from an injury that took him from out of the WSL the tour last year, and probably hungry for wins. Well, not that hungry because he never really showed that hungry in his eyes, but uh, probably wanna tell Gabriel, "Hey, I am the best," and you just won last year because I wasn't here, and won to win Kelly's last last year too, and amazing surfer, lefts, rights, bells, airs. You can do anything, and probably the biggest threat to the Brazilian star. So let's be uh, we will be watching him close this year. Not gonna cheer for him, but I admire him. So it's nice that he's back too. So let's see what he's gonna do this year too. Just a little water. Well, number 14, William Cardoso from Brazil. William, nicknamed Panda Bear. Um, a really surprise for everybody. He's he was in the QS for all his life. Got the that got into WCT, and then he won the contest in Uluwatu. So and had some okay performance in the Keramas and in Bells Beach too. So he William is a powerful surfer. If the contest in Margaret River held will be held in the main break, he is a pretty interesting pick too for fantasy. So congratulations, William, and let's see what you are going to do this year. Number 15, Sebastian Zitz from Hawaii. I call him John John minus 1 point because for me it's what Sebastian Zitz is. Uh, a John John minus one, you know, a little. Uh, Hawaii too, bells, really good carves, really good tail slides too. He's a guy that, as I said in the last show, a guy that is a good pick for beach breaks because he gets a lot of waves. Don't he doesn't uh, stay waiting for waves all the hits. He gives himself a lot of opportunities to score. So uh, usually I do pick him for my fantasy team in beach breaks, and also a funny guy. All the places need somebody to be funny, so he's funny too. So he's a nice character for the World Tour show. Number 16, Michael Rodriguez. Emi Rod. Emi Rod got his butt kicked in Hawaii in the end of the year, but well, I don't know if he deserved it or not. I don't really care, but he did really good throughout the year in his first year in the WCT WSL, and really powerful frontside surfer. Nice airs too. Backside really good at maneuvers. Has to improve in barrel height in front and backside, but he's new. He has a lot of room to grow, and we are expecting good things from him this year too. Number 17, Jeremy Flores. We call him Jeremias. Jeremias is a veteran on tour. Uh, he is the one of the best surfers in the bell for sure. Front side and back side. I mean, if you have bells, pick Jeremy Flores. That he's amazing in bells, front side and back side. Uh, in maneuvers, he's really competitive in backside maneuvers. In front side maneuvers, he surfs really is a really nice, really beautiful surf to watch, but not that efficiency for a competition. Not that um, that surf that contundent. I don't know if that word exists in English, but he's not that much in maneuvers. But a really good surfer in bells. Um, has won 2 times the Pipeline Masters, and he won also the Ahupu. So when there's bells, watch out for Jeremy. He's coming. Number 18, Adrian Buchan, the surgeon. The surgeon. The surgeon is for me is I'm a goofy too, so I like him. He surf a lot. Of course, he doesn't have that airs, tail lights, but really nice carves, a perfect backside timing, really beautiful surf to watch. And back in frontside bells, probably one of the best on tour. Has won the Ahupu, has won um, France. So a really safe pick to fantasy too. In any conditions, he'll deliver. And a really smart surfer in the heat too. Doesn't fail that much. He almost never fell from his board. So I do appreciate a lot Adrian Bucker's surfing. Number 19, Griffin Colapinto, the American Wonder Kid. Uh, Here we call him Colapenis. Colapinis. Colapinis, amazing surfer too. First year, last year on tour. Um, First event, he already got a 10. I think that not that many surfers have in their career, and he got it in his first contest in Kiha. 3 bells, yeah, amazing, and also amazing surfer in the air. He has pulled some amazing airs throughout the year. A really great surfer in the open face, front side, in the rights. Has to improve in backside bells, big backside bells. It was clear in pipeline that he has to improve on that. and also in backside maneuvers. Although he's a really good surfer in backside airs. So, young surfer who has a lot of room to improve and a lot of potential for it to expecting really good things of Griffin this year. He has surprised me. I didn't know he was that good. So I can admire good surfers, and Griffin is one of them. Number 20, Adriano de Souza. We call him Mineirinho here in Brazil, or Captain Nascimento, which is a general from a really popular movie here in Brazil. He's an army general, Capitão Nascimento, and his nickname. And fortunately for Adriano, he got himself an injury in the end of last year. Uh, well, he's a world champion, of course. Like he's 30 years old, starting to begin the end of his career, but amazing competitor, really hungry, and if if any if life has shown us one thing is that when Adriano wants, he can be a beast in the water, and he's coming back from an injury. I'm pretty sure he has trained a lot, and we all are waiting for him and to come back well and to get some results, some good results for Brazil again, and not saying world champion, but event victory. He has seven. Uh, the the besides Kelly Slater and Gabriel Medina, he has most wins in on tour in present surfers. So what you can't count a guy like that out. So good luck, Adriano. Number 22, Iago Dora. O Iago is an amazing goofy, really young too. Has a lot to learn. Had a tough year last year on tour, especially in the first half because there was so many right-handers. By the middle to the end of the tour, the year, he got some results and was able to be on tour this year again. Iago is one of Brazilians' new hopes. I mean, he has to learn a lot in competition, be a little more hungry. Probably it will be it's nice because he's training with Adriano, and we all know Adriano is a beast, a training beast, and he will probably you try to pass it to Iago too. So really stoked for that, and let's see what Iago can do this year too. Here number 23, the Frenchman, Johan Duru. Duru had a pretty similar year with Iago Dora. He had a tough beginning of the year because of so many rides in sequence, and in the by the middle to the end. When the left starts, he he got himself up in the rankings. Got a second place in Portugal, and was in the bubble for the QS in pipeline, but had another amazing contest. Got all the way to the quarterfinals and got his place back on tour for this year. So I like João Duru a lot for a fantasy pick too because he doesn't give up. He's not scared of the bombs, and he has an amazing backside attack too. Seth Muniz from Hawaii. This one came from the WQS, and I don't really know Seth Muniz or his surfing, but I know he's from Hawaii. I saw him on the Pipeline Master last year. Uh, from Hawaii, probably got amazing barrels too. And I remember he pulled amazing backside air in the Huntington Beach contest last year. Probably that something that helped him a lot just for the WQS ratings. And fresh on tour, you know, he's gonna be wanting to upset um, some top seeds, and it's always a nice thing. It's always a cool thing to get to know a surfer that you don't know and see what he can do up against the world best. So good luck, Seth. Oh, number 25, the giant killer for second half of the year last year, Ryan Cannon, Australian, Goofy Fooder, someone that has a surf that I really enjoy. Reminds me a bit of Luke Egan, and Luke Egan was one of my favorite surfers of all time. Ryan's last year got some invitations for WCT events and went all the way to the final in France, lost to Julian Wilson. I always thought he had potential to be on WSL. Unfortunately, in the year that he was in WSL, the WCT, uh, he didn't. He lost a lot of hits, and it's hard, come from behind and you have to surf against the top seeds in the early rounds, and Ryan, unfortunately for him, on that year lost a lot on the early rounds. But this year he'll be really confident to surf, and let's see what he's going to do now on tour full time. And I'll be cheering for him because I like his surfing. Number 26, Peterson Crisanto. We call him Petersinho. Peterson. He's from the same city as Peterson Rosa, a Brazilian WCT surfer in the 90s and early 2000. Um, he has been surfing the WQS a lot for many years. Already surfed a WCT back in Barra da Tijuca as a wild card. Didn't surf that good on that event, and it has a really good air game. Uh, I'm not sure about his bell riding, but you know, um, really, he's especially he's a air specialist. Uh, has to prove himself now, on the WCT waves. So that's what he will be able to do. Number 28, David Silva. We call him DVD. DVD is a surfer also from Guarujá, where I live, my hometown. It's 2 beats away from here, from my beach. And really good backside attack. Really a guy that he really humble and you know a guy that likes to be really tactic in the heat. He has a backside powerful approach. Front side he has some airs too. Probably has to improve on bell riding backside, but mainly. But he's also young still, can improve a lot. And Brazil, everybody here say he's a really nice guy, like right nice person as a person too. So everybody cheers for him, and we'll see. That's it. What he can do also. Number 29, Ricardo Christie, the New Zealand. Ricardo also has served uh, 1 year in WCT. I think it was in 2017 or 16. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't recall. But he's a surfer that looks like, for me, he looks like a lot Billy Durbridge surfing. Really, he can do many, all kinds of uh, maneuvers, but a little bit of robotic surfing. But well, he has had a really good run here in Brazil when he was here for the WCT, and it's cool because it's a different country too. So I think it's nice. More country, which means world, worldwide. So cheering for him too to get some results. New Zealand is awesome too. So I hope Ricardo has better lucky than his last time in the top 34. Number 29. Number 30. The Italian man, o Pizza Boy, Leonardo Fioravanti. O Leonardo Fioravanti Pizza Boy. Pizza Boy um, had has surfed WCT events as a wild card too. Then he surfed for a year, full-time surfer at the World Tour. Uh, didn't do very good, but has shown a lot of potential. He was really young when he was on tour full time. Had to spend a year in WQS, and now he's back on tour. I I'm pretty sure he's gonna be qualified for next year because he knows all the spots. He has surfed not only when he was on tour, but following his sponsor, took him to all the spots in the WSL, and he's a good surfer too. He has backside really good. He's really good in bells, backside, front side, powerful turns in front side, right-handers. I think this year Leonardo will have a better luck than the last time. Number 21, Jadson André. Jadson from Brazil, the Highlander. Jadson we call Highlander because man he's up, he's down, he's up, he's down, but he never dies. So we have to respect that, to a guy that really wants to be on tour. Uh, had some bad times with injuries throughout his, these past years. Uh, has didn't turn out to be the surfer we Brazilians thought he was gonna be, but uh, he compensates with a lot of will to win, a lot of mental power, and show a lot of love. And us Brazilian, we do appreciate that a lot. And so it's one more for us to cheer. Number 32, Solly Bailey from Australia. I will not say much about Solly because I really don't know that much of his surfing. I mean, he's on tour. He's probably a great surfer. Looking forward to know more from him. So, not gonna say much. Just saying good luck to Solly and looking forward to know his surfing too. Number 33, Jackie Freestone. Jackie Freestone, the surf movies star. Jackie Freestone already surfed in WSL too. Had a good result in Brazil once. He was, I think, in second. He lost to John John. Uh, Surfer that made a lot of success in the surf movies parts, but didn't has had the success in a contest in events. Uh, Probably still young too, can do a lot. It's two times junior world champion, so has potential too. Uh, but I can understand him because he has at home really really amazing um reason not to be that much interesting in competition, and it's kind of hard to concentrate with a girlfriend wife like that. I understand you, Jack, but and I wish you better luck this year too. And our 34th last seed guy, new guy from Cocoa Beach, USA, Robert Slater, the ET alien goat. I mean, there are so many here in Brazil. We call him Carlos Leite. It's Charles Milk translation, but it's Carlos Leite, and or Kelinho. Kelinho is Little Kelly. But throughout the years, there were so many nicknames, and well, he has announced his this year will be his last year full time on circuit. For me, that are following his career since the beginning, will be a bit of emotional. I got to meet him back in 94, 95. Really nice guy. Not, there's no much to say about Kelly. The best ever, you know. I don't. I'm not sure if he still has the the surf and will to win a world title, but pretty sure he can win events. And he has said that he's gonna prepare himself for this year. Uh, and well, I'm not gonna never say for Kelly it's impossible or he has no chance. For me, he's the best ever and will ever be. So let's see what he has still left in his bag. And it'll be nice for him. Kelly, please come to Brazil this year, your last year. Uh, I'm pretty sure you were a little bit of a shock with the Barrinha surf last year in Brazil. You probably didn't know that wave, and but we all want to see your last dance here in Brazil too. And these are these were the top 34 WSL 2019, and I hope never nobody got you know upset with the jokes. They're only jokes, and we all respect them, the surfers, a lot because I mean they are the reason that I am here, you know, and love the sport too. Uh, and my next transmission will be about my world title theory that I have with the favorites for 2019. I hope you guys had enjoyed this video, and see you next time. See you. Bye bye.